For won 8 of the first 9 meetings between these two. But then the Tornadoes, winners of the last 3 meetings, including 2 impressive wins last season, a tight one 86-84 on the road, and then here at the Bosch back on January the 23rd of 2024, an 86-77 win for Brevard College. We'll join once again by Andy Farringer, our play-by-play announcer for this evening's matchups. Andy, I know you've been looking forward to this one.
Yeah, how are you, Phil?
Doing great, yeah. Good. Looking forward to some hoops.
Good, for sure. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to KK Horton here in this one today. 18 points in that win against William Peace over the weekend. And KK also led the Tornadoes in scoring against Pfeiffer in both of those wins last year. So I'm really looking forward to what he can do today for the Tornadoes. But like you said, Tornadoes won the last 3 against Pfeiffer. Looking forward to that. Not a great record all time, just 4-8 against the Falcons. But, 3 straight wins, looking to make that 4 here today in this one.
Well, it's always interesting when Brevard and Pfeiffer get together in any sport here at Brevard College. The two teams sort of forever linked in their histories in the USA South Conference and NCAA Division III. They both entered NCAA Division III and the USA South Conference the same year. Prior to that, they would be rivals as well back in the D2 days and going at it again. And so the one thing you can sort of count on whenever Pfeiffer and Brevard lace them up is it's going to be a competitive matchup, a nice rivalry across all the sports, and looking forward to more of the same this evening. Well, we're about 9 minutes from tip-off of this one. Stick around. Tornadoes and Falcons men's basketball coming up shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Falcons of Pfeiffer University. At guard, a 6'2 senior from Greenwood, South Carolina, Missouri, Alex Pfeiffer. At forward, a 6'4 senior from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 2, Daniel Folk. At forward, a 6'6 junior from Peoria, Illinois, number 5, Justin Gator. At guard, a 6'2 freshman from Greenville, South Carolina, 21, Rick Stewart. And at forward, a 6'8 junior from Baton, North Carolina, 30, Doug Smith. Falcons are coached by Pete Shuck. And now, the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. At guard, a 5'11 senior from Concord, North Carolina, number 3, Charles Reed. At guard, 6'2 senior from Nashville, North Carolina, number 11, K.K. Horton. At forward, a 6'4 junior from Concord, North Carolina, number 12, Jaden Carr. At guard, 6'5 senior from Huntersville, North Carolina, number 13, Charlie Hester. And at guard, a 6'1 freshman from Columbia, South Carolina, number 22, 20 Wilson.
Welcome back to Boschman Gymnasium here for tonight's first half of this doubleheader between Brevard College Tornadoes and the Pfeiffer Falcons. As for the starting lineups, for your Tornadoes, number 3, Charles Reed, number 11, K.K. Horton, number 12, Jaden Carnes, number 13, Charlie Hester, and number 22, Twain Wilson. And for the visiting Pfeiffer University, number 0, Alex Cunningham, number 2, Daniel Folk, number 5, Justin Gatton, number 21, Drake Stewart, and number 30, Doug Smith, as the Falcons win the tip-off there. And we are underway here in this first game as Doug Smith passes it over to Gatton, as Gatton gets it to Stewart. Now down in the corner for the Falcons, as Cunningham looks to drive. Gets a layup, no good, grabs his own offensive rebound, puts it back up short as the ball bounces around, and Twain Wilson's able to come away here with the rebound as the Tornadoes go the other way here. Screen there from Jaden Carnes. Horton to Carnes now. Carnes to Hester on the outside, down to Reed. Looking to make a post move. Twain Wilson three-pointer is good. And Wilson starts the scoring for the Tornadoes in this one, as we are 1 minute in with the Tornadoes having a 3-0 lead. Cunningham now with the ball as he gets it down low, and there's going to be a foul at the block. It's going to be on Jaden Carnes there.
Twain Wilson hitting that three-pointer. What a bright spot Wilson has been all season long. He's continuing his prowess from beyond the arc, leads the team with now 25 made three-pointers.
Doug Smith over to Stewart now, and then into the corner is Gatton. Gatton looks to pump fake as he gets a mid-range pull-up, and that one is good. Pretty jump shot there from Justin Gatton. It's K.K. Horton now with the ball. First time we're mentioning him in this one, as he was the Tornadoes' leading scorer in that last game against William Peace. Charles Reed over to Twain Wilson now, cutting K.K. Horton, and that layup is no good. But K.K. Horton looks to hustle there, and the Falcons end up with the ball. Here's Cunningham, looks to drive down on the other end, as that layup is good. 4-3 now, Falcons lead.
Great backdoor cut there by K.K. Horton, just unable to finish the layup, and Pfeiffer makes Tornadoes pay the other way.
Charles Reed now with the ball, guarded here by Stewart. Over to Twain Wilson. Down low, Carnes, as Stewart gets a hand on that one, unable to take away. Charlie Hester pump fake, gets the defender to jump as K.K. Horton takes that jumper from the top of the key and is no good. Stewart now with the ball. Cunningham, top of the key. Guarded here by Hester. That three-pointer for the Falcons, no good. K.K. Horton comes away with the rebound. Bounce pass on the breakaway, and Carnes finishes the layup. 5-4 now the lead for the Tornadoes. So we have 3 lead changes already in this one. Full passes that one to Cunningham. Cunningham looks to drive here as Twain Wilson's able to tip that one away. KK Horton, deep outlet pass to Twain Wilson, and that one is good as he's able to finish with the layup on the other end.
Back-to-back buckets on fast break points by the Tornadoes, well executed.
Yeah, both assisted there by KK Horton too. Stewart looks to drive, and a foul is going to be called there on Charles Reed. Charles Reed, a senior guard out of Concord, North Carolina. As the Falcons get this one in here, down low at the block. That layup no good as the ball bounces around. Offensive rebound there by Gatton. As he misses one, but the Falcons are able to tip it back in. It's Charles Reed now with the ball. Twain Wilson to Hester, now KK Horton to Hester, top of the key. Charles Reed now gets it to Horton. Twain Wilson with 12 on the shot clock. Charles Reed cutting down low, and that layup is good. Good look there from Twain Wilson. As the Tornadoes are now up 10-6. Stewart looking to drive as he passes that one to Cunningham. Unable to catch it the first time, but he's able to get it. And that one's going to be passed out of bounds. It's going to be Tornado ball at this media timeout. 9-6 is your score here with 16 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back after this one.
Probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out in the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Back now from media timeout as the Tornadoes keep their starting lineup here, but the Falcons make a change. All 5 are new players for the Falcons here. That backdoor cut by Twain Wilson, fouled by number 15, Damon Beckwith. He's also joined by number 42, Brandon Alphonse. Number 23, Josh Johnson. Number 4, Sean Sukarichi.
Yeah, so a brand new 5 altogether for Pfeiffer. So starters sit and then the hockey shift change.
Shift, yep.
You know, as the 5 reserves come in. Same 5 for the Tornadoes, meanwhile.
Yep, 25. Jalen Hamilton is also joining them out there. 6'3" forward from Cox Mill. Concord, North Carolina area. Is that those 2 free throws are good for Twain Wilson. Twain Wilson now 7 in this contest. He leads all scorers as that ball's tipped away there. And it's going to go Tornado ball there. Good defensive possession on that one. Phil, what are you seeing so far early in this one?
Well, offensively for the Tornadoes, they continue to run that backdoor cut that they're sort of infamous for and set up those easy layup opportunities. What that can do is open up the perimeter play.
Yep, for sure. Now as Charlie Hester has the ball, as he's able to back down his defender and put that layup in from the block. Good offensive play there for the Tornado center. Now as Beckwith has it, down low to Hamilton. And there's going to be a foul there on the block. It's going to go against number 3, Charles Reed. His second one in this one.
Yeah, 2 early fouls on Reed. One of the top defenders we've seen come through the Bosch through all the years.
That layup good there by Jalen Hamilton against the smaller Twain Wilson. Able to back him down. And now Hester has the ball on the block. Backdoor cut from Twain Wilson as that layup's not able to go in there. As Alphonse is there on defense for the Falcons. 13-8 is your score. Hamilton working at the post again. That three-pointer for the Falcons is no good. KK Horton able to haul that one in, his second rebound in this one. As Horton looks to drive on the fast break. Little step back mid-range there from the end of the paint, and that one is good for KK Horton, his first basket in this one. Hamilton now with the ball again as he gets it to Beckwith. Beckwith guarded by Reed. That layup no good there from Beckwith. Hester brings in the rebound as he gets a outlet pass to KK. Now Hester at the top of the key. Over to Twain. Down low to Charles Reed as Charles Reed fakes a backdoor pass. Twain Wilson three-pointer. That one is good as well. 10 points now in this one for Twain Wilson. Off to a hot start here. Just 3 points in that last one against William Peace. Glad to see him start this game with a hot scoring streak here, as he's outscoring the Falcons team as a whole here, 10-8. Now Surici gets that to Beckwith. Beckwith three-pointer, no good. Horton with another rebound as he looks to move in transition. Horton over to Wilson. Down low to Reed. Reed able to back down his man and put that one in, as the Tornadoes now stretch their lead to 12 points. Hamilton.
7 layups already by the Tornadoes. A couple have been missed, but they've been getting these opportunities down low.
That's what coaches love to see. A lot of chances inside. Speaking of that, Hamilton's able to fight his way and get that one to go. Charles Reed now with the ball.
Yeah, Pfeiffer on the offensive glass, a 4-0 advantage.
Carnes' three-pointer is no good, as Alphonse is there for the rebound. Pump fake there on the outside. Beckwith three-pointer is good. Beckwith with a bit of an odd release there. Jump shot's a bit unconventional for that Falcon, but he's able to get that one to go. As Carnes now with the ball over to Hester. Hester three-pointer. That one not able to go. Sukarichi comes in with the rebound, gets it out to Beckwith here. Beckwith three-pointer. That one no good off the back of the rim. KK Horton with his 4th rebound in this one. 6 as a team for the Tornadoes as they're able to run in transition. Beautiful pass there as Hester is able to finish the layup.
Third fast break layup of the contest for the Tornadoes already.
Yeah, adding on to what you were saying with the layup opportunities for the Tornadoes, as they are able to capitalize on a bunch of them. Beckwith top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound there by the Falcons, as number 23, Josh Johnson, is able to get that one go. The freshman guard out of Raleigh. And another layup there able to go for the Tornadoes, and a timeout is going to be called by the Falcons. Tornadoes up 24-15 here with 11 minutes to play. We'll be back after this break. Back now from that timeout break as the Tornadoes come in here with a new starting 5. Number 0, Brennan Wansley. Number 5, Brock McKnight. Number 21, Drew Smith. Number 2, Trayshawn Brown. And number 14, Justin Gaudelock. Make some hockey switch like we saw in that first shift. Number 4, Sean Saruch.
Just the first turnover by the Tornadoes. That's obviously an area that is always an emphasis for Coach Lee Burgess. That's good news that there's only been one so far, almost halfway through the first half.
Cunningham there with that mid-range jumper, able to capitalize on the Tornadoes' turnover. And good to see that that one wasn't really it wasn't a mistake.
Yeah, that's the old broadcaster jinx. We mentioned the no turnovers through the first 9.5 minutes or so, and then back-to-back turnovers, first on the shot clock violation, and then the steal that results in a three-pointer made. So 5 quick points by the Falcons, and Coach Burgess had quickly seen enough, and he calls the timeout to regroup his unit.
As the Tornadoes stay with the same 5 here. Just kind of a timeout there to attempt to stop this run from the Falcons. As number 20, Andrew Peacock, checks in for the first time. Senior forward out of Atlanta, Georgia. Wansley now with the ball. As he loses that one, Cunningham comes away with it. 3 straight possessions with a turnover for the Tornadoes. Cunningham three-pointer. That one no good. As it's going to be out of bounds there from the Falcons. Tornadoes ball here. Going the other way. A 7-0 run here in the past 2 or so minutes for the Falcons. Wansley now looking to back down his defender Fulp as he gets it to Gaudelock. Three-pointer. That one long. As Brown's able to hold that one in. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Wansley. Three-pointer. That one no good. As Smith is able to haul it in. Cunningham now bringing it up for the Falcons. No points here for this shift of 5 for the Tornadoes. As Smith with the and one dunk. That foul going to be there on number 14, Justin Gaudelock.
And the Falcons, meanwhile, have worked their way all the way back from what was once a 20-8 deficit, a 12-point margin, a 16, make it 17-4 run for the Falcons.
Smith now with the ball. Gaudelock screen over to Brown. Now to Wansley. McKnight now. Over to Smith. Smith top of the key. Screen there by Gaudelock. 10 on the shot clock. That mid-ranger is no good. Brought in by Peacock. as the Falcons look to slow this one down. Peacock over to Gatton. Peacock three-pointer. That one short. Last touch by Fulp there.
And a media timeout, and probably comes at a good time from the Tornadoes' perspective. Pfeiffer really kind of seized control of things these last couple minutes and taking their first lead since early on when it was 4-3. So opportunity here during the media timeout for Tornadoes to regroup. 25-24, Pfeiffer on top.
Back now from that media timeout. Carson Evans checking into the game here for the Tornadoes. His 85th game of his career, tied for 7th now all time in the Tornado record books. As that backdoor cut, there it is. Missed it for a little while, but Justin Gaudelock able to get that one to go. Peacock now with the ball. So he gets it to Gatton in the corner. Down low to Fulp now. And Fulp is going to step out of bounds there. Another turnover on the baseline for the Falcons.
Yeah, great how the Tornadoes ran that backdoor cut coming out of the timeout. Carson Evans on the floor now and might have shifted momentum back to the Nados.
McKnight down low to Wansley now. Wansley looks to back down his defender on the low post. As he gets that one tipped away. Dives forward, and it's going to be Falcons' ball now. Wansley was out of bounds. As the Tornadoes looking to make some changes here. Twain Wilson and KK Horton coming in for the Tornadoes. Senior and freshman front court duo, backcourt duo. Peacock now down low to Fulp. Gaudelock guarding. No good. But the tip in there by Smith. Getting up there and just tapping it back in. As the Falcons go back up 27-26. 2-point lead. Evans now gets it to Horton. Over to Brown. Out to Gaudelock. To Wilson. Over to Evans, three-pointer. That one is good. Three-pointer good there for Carson Evans. So we now have 29-27 game. 2-point lead here for the Tornadoes. Gatton gets the defender to jump. That one no good, but he's fouled on the landing. Going to be 2 free throws coming up here for the Falcons.
Falcons continue to be a tough out around the rim. Seen lots of these tips, these extra opportunities. 5 offensive rebounds. And have made the Tornadoes pay inside quite a few times here. So perhaps we'll see that adjustment come the second half.
29-29 now your score. In this one, after those 2 free throws are good, Jaden Carnes checks back in now. Twain Wilson three-pointer. That one does not go. Cunningham gets it out to Stewart now, who just checked back in. Falcons now with their starting 5 back out there as that ball's tipped away. Brown with a fancy lay there, getting that one to go.
Great defense by Carnes on Smith to make it all happen.
Good play on both ends there for the Tornadoes. Fulp now driving. And that layup is good. Able to beat his defender on the outside. Now Evans with the ball over to Wilson. Wilson to Carnes. Carnes to Brown now. Brown out to Wilson at the three-point line. This crossover isn't able to beat his man as he comes back away with it after a little bit of a fumble. And that three-pointer good there as well for Carson Evans. 2 3-pointers now in this one for the graduate student. Good to see him back on the court as he's been dealing with some injuries after late in last season. Gatton now with the ball. Gatton driving on Horton. Spin jumper. That one is good. It's a tough fall there. They fouled on the landing. It's going to be an and one jump shot. You don't see those very often. As Hester checks in for the Tornadoes, Jalen Hamilton for the Falcons. That free throw good. 34-34. Now your score. As number 15, Damon Beckwith checks back into this one. Carson Evans taking it up the court here. As he gets it to Hester. Hester to Wilson, over to Horton, now to Wilson. Wilson with the spin. Pretty play on the outside and the foul there for the and one. Beautiful touch there from the freshman. He's able to get that layup to go through the contact. Brock McKnight checks in here for KK Horton. Dwayne Wilson free throw is good. Now the Falcons bringing the ball up after that and one was converted. Peacock on the outside. He's able to get it down low. Beckwith in the corner, it's good. 2-pointer. Good there for the senior guard out of Jacksonville, North Carolina. Evans now guarded here by Stewart. So gets it to Carnes now. Wilson backdoor cut, and that one is slammed down from the freshman as he continues his impressive offensive performance here today. Cunningham with the ball. Tornadoes get a switch there on the screen. Another switch here. Cunningham looking to drive as he's able to go right through Carnes and make that layup there. 39-38 now. McKnight with the ball. McKnight guarded here by Cunningham to Hester. Hester now to Wilson, to Evans. Down low, Hester. Hester posting up on Beckwith, as that's going to be a foul called there on Beckwith.
Dwayne Wilson, what a first half. 15 points. He's hit the 2 3-pointers made, 5 of 7 from the field, and the dunk to electrify the Bosch. Tornadoes up 39-38, 2:49 until the half.
Back now after that break. Tornadoes up 1 here with the ball underneath the basket. Evans gets it in to Hester there. Hester over to Evans. Carnes, three-pointer. That one no good. Unable to go for the junior. Now Stewart with the ball. Guarded here by Evans. Tornadoes with a man coverage here. As Beckwith over to Stewart. Stewart driving baseline. That's going to be a foul called there on Evans. Tornadoes with 7 now. Falcons in the bonus. Going to be 1-1 here for Stewart. That one is good. Yeah, Phil, as you mentioned before, Twain Wilson leading all scorers here with 15 in this one on 5 for 7 shooting. Perfect from the line, 3 for 3.
Yeah, between him and Wansley, continue to rack up those USA South Rookie of the Week honors, and Wilson making a early statement this week.
Stewart able to make that second free throw as well. 1 point lead now for the Falcons. 40-39 is your score here with 2:15 to go. McKnight now with the ball over to Hester, now to Carnes. Carnes able to get it to Evans. Now back to Carnes as there's going to be a foul there on number 5, Justin Gatton. Just the Falcons' 4th personal foul here in this first half. Gatton leading the Falcons here with 10 points in this one. That being his first personal foul there. Evans over to Hester now. Hester, three-pointer. No good. Bounces off the back of the rim as Peacock is able to grab that rebound. Pfeiffer out-rebounding the Tornadoes here, 16-9. 6-1 on the offensive glass, 10-8 defensively. As the foul gonna go there against the Tornadoes, given to number 12, Jaden Carnes. His second in this one. Sukarichi now at the line. So he misses that first one. Remains a 1 point game right now. Gadalock checks in here for Carnes. Second free throw here coming up for Sukarichi. That one good. Falcons 2 point lead. 41-39 as McKnight now picks up the ball. Takes it across half court. Wilson over to Hester. Hester now to Evans, back to Hester. Hester guarded here by Fulp. Over to Evans. Falcons also here in a man coverage. Switch there from the after the screen. McKnight down low to Hester on the ball on the block. Excuse me. See, spin, post move. As that's going to be a shot clock violation. The second now by the Tornadoes in this one.
And as you mentioned, Andy, that's a testament to Pfeiffer's defense as much as anything when you see those shot clock violations. But part of that is awareness on the offensive side.
Yep, that's for sure. Gatton three-pointer, no good off the backboard. Excuse me. Wilson comes up with the rebound, his second in this one. Wilson gets it to Evans. Evans pump fake three-pointer. Down low to Gadalock. Gadalock puts that one in. Gadalock's 4th point so far. That's going to be a foul there against Gadalock.
Technical on Gadalock, so may have done something after the layup in terms of celebration or speech, and ends up with a couple gimmies here for Pfeiffer.
Able to make both of those now. Falcons ball as well after the technical foul. Falcons go back to their 2 point lead. here with just 42 seconds to play in the half. Gatton extending his point lead over all other teammates in this one. Now 12 here. Corner for the Falcons. Gatton with the ball. Sugarici, and then back to Gatton. Wilson steps up here off the screen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson defending well as he jumps. Gatton gets it to Stewart. Stewart drives, and a foul called with just 1 on the shot clock. That one going to go against Carson Evans.
But a bailout there, and Pfeiffer couldn't ask for a better result there than a trip to the free throw line. Already 7 of 8 from the line. Make it 8 of 9.
Yeah, great defensive possession there by the Tornadoes. Just unfortunate.
Check that. Actually 9 of 10, make it 10 of 11. So Pfeiffer has got it to the line much more than Brevard.
That next one good as well. Tornadoes now have 13 seconds here in the half. Down to 10 as McKnight gets it across half court. 6, and a foul called there on Peacock. Just the team's 5th personal foul, so no free throws for the Tornadoes here, but they get the ball in front of the Falcons bench. Just 5 to go. Gatalock now over to Evans. Evans, step back three-pointer. That one unable to go. Tough angle from up here, but thought that one was promising. Tough shot, unable to go for Evans. Now 2 of 3 from the three-point line in this one. So we go to halftime. 45-41 lead here for the Falcons. We'll be back before the second half.
Back here at the Boshemer Gymnasium, glad you're able to join us. Pfeiffer with a 45-41 lead. Sort of a reversal of fortune for the Tornadoes, who are up by as many as 12 points after 7 minutes of play in that first half. Pfeiffer was able to work their way back with a big scoring run, and two teams traded the lead several times. 7 lead changes. The score's been tied 6 times. And all adds up to this 4-point lead for Pfeiffer at the half. Tornadoes shooting well, 59% from the field. But some costly turnovers and also getting beat on the offensive glass. And it adds up to Pfeiffer with this 4-point lead at the halftime. So we'll see what adjustments have been made by both teams. And joined once again by your play-by-play announcer for the second half, Andy Farringer, with us as well. Compelling first half, Andy, in the books. Second half coming up.
Yeah, super back and forth first half there. Like you mentioned, 7 lead changes. Pfeiffer sitting with their largest lead of this contest, just 4 points. And some stars shining out in the first half. Twain Wilson, the freshman guard, 15 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. The graduate guard, Carson Evans, 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Good to see him shooting well in this one. On the other side of the Falcons, Gatton is leading that side with 12 points. So also seeing we have 13 assists as a team. I mean, pretty good number for the first half. A lot of good things going on, and then Pfeiffer just out-rebounding in this one, 17-10 on that level.
Yeah, and a big part of that is Doug Smith, who pulled down 4 boards, 2 of them on the offensive glass, but part of it's often just his presence. 6'8", tallest player on the court, and he's able to get this, these tips sort of continue on for Pfeiffer, and then they ultimately pull down an offensive rebound. Next thing you know, they got a second chance bucket. So, containing Smith, I would see as a key to the second half as well.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of layups from both sides, too, so something to look at there. Both teams up in the mid-20s for points in the paint. Here's we get into the second half. Tornadoes and the Falcons both rocking with their starting 5s, as that's going to be a turnover there, an offensive foul. It looked like called down there.
You never saw a foul reported at the scores table. Might have been
out of bounds.
Out of bounds situation.
Gatton takes that one to the paint. No good. Horton unable to hold that one in. Tough play there. Kind of got hit around in there. But it's going to be Falcons ball. Like you were mentioning, just kind of that presence there. Number 30, Doug Smith, kind of causing problems for the Tornadoes down low. Cunningham now passing to Fulp. Down low to Smith as he gets that basket to go in the paint. His 9th point now in this one, shooting 4 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, showing his low post game there.
Yep, good play there by the big man. KK Horton over to Wilson now to Carnes. Carnes gets it to Horton. Horton guarded here by Cunningham now. Now to Hester. Hester, that one from deep, no good. Off the front of the rim as Fulp is able to bring that one in. Falcons with a 6-point lead here. Now Stewart with the ball, the freshman guard out of Greenville, South Carolina. Cunningham guarded here by Reed. Mid-range jumper, that one good, nothing but net there. 49-47 now your score as the Falcons come out hot to start the second half. 4-0 run here in the beginning of this half as Hester looks to drive on Fulp. Fulp makes him pick up his dribble as we get out to Reed. Now Horton over to Wilson, and the wide open backdoor cut there from Reed as the Tornadoes get their first basket of the second half now. Fulp at the top of the key.
That's what's been working well for the NATOs all game long, that backdoor cut, those layup finishes.
Cunningham now outside, looking to drive on Wilson. She gets it out to Gatton. Tornadoes playing good man coverage here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham, quick release. Three-pointer is good. Now a 9-point lead for the Falcons, their largest in this one. Reed over to Hester now. Hester to Wilson. Horton. Horton gets that one to Carnes. Carnes to Wilson. Wilson three-pointer. That one no good. Horton able to haul that rebound in. But they're going to say Horton steps out of bounds on the baseline. Unfortunate there for the Tornadoes after that hustle offensive rebound. Now Stewart bringing up the ball. As the Tornadoes look to try to stop this run that the Falcons are on. Stewart gets into the paint, guarded by the freshman. And you're going to get 3 in the key there. Back-to-back turnovers from each side here. Now as Reed has the ball, going the other way.
Kind of a choppy start to this second half. Both teams trying to get in their groove.
Yep, 3.5 minutes here now. Wilson down low, guarded here by Cunningham. And that pass is just stolen away. Not a great play there by the freshman. That one was thrown right to a Falcons defender. KK Horton able to take it the other way. He tries to get that one away, and Twain Wilson slows down. The pass misses a mid-range, but Carnes is there on the offensive glass, puts it back up. 7 points now, the lead. Full to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Gatton. That three-pointer long. Horton hauls in his 5th rebound in this one. Hester now. Backdoor cut from Horton as that's blocked by Cunningham. As we're going to have a media timeout here with a 7-point lead for the Falcons. Ball underneath, going to be Tornado ball after this break. Back now from the media timeout. Tornado ball underneath. Charles Reed passing it in, gets it into Hester. 17 seconds here on the shot clock. So that's going to be a foul down low there on number 21, Drake Stewart. As the Falcons are going to get a sub here. Sukarichi coming in. Sukarichi 3 points so far in this one. A field goal and a free throw. Charles Reed gets it over to Carnes. Down low, Hester. That one is able to go. A lot of cuts, a lot of layups so far for the Tornadoes in this one, working well offensively.
12th made layup by the Tornadoes. Don't keep records on such things, but it's got to be up there in terms of a season high.
For sure. Able to score easily down low, something you like to see. Coach Lieber just has to be happy. Sukarichi, she does not get that one to go, but the offensive rebound there by number 3, Dante Forster Chagru. My apologies.
8th offensive board, 12th second chance point for the Falcons.
Falcons crashing the boards well. Charles Reed layup is good. Another one right inside the paint. And a timeout there called by head coach Lee Burgess. 5-point game here as we go to break. Back now after that Tornado timeout. 5-point game here. Tornadoes still rolling with their starting 5 in the second half. As Pfeiffer now has the ball. Beckwith over to Succarelli. Succarici, my apologies. Beckwith driving. That layup is good. Wants the foul called. And that's going to be delay a game call. Little warning there for the Falcons as they hit the ball away after that made layup. Charles Reed now with the ball. Hester now guarded here by Fulp. Over to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Sucarici. Deep three-pointer from Hester. That one is good. With a pretty three-point field goal there made by Hester as Peacock goes the other way, and there's going to be a travel called on Peacock as that shot was blocked anyway. Peacock not a fan of that call.
Hester from way downtown. That was NBA distance over there near that Tornado bench, and maybe that's the spark that Nados needed.
Haven't seen much three-point shooting here from the Tornadoes, just 5 for 16 so far in this one. Hester now with the ball. Guarded here by Peacock. As he drives in, that layup no good. The center unable to get that one there. Three-pointer the other way, no good from the Falcons as Hester's able to haul that one in. KK guarded here by Sucarici. Over to Hester, top of the key. Wilson now. Wilson looks to set it back up, gets it to Horton, over to Hester now. Hester to Reed, over to Horton. Horton back to Reed. Reed looking to drive on Peacock. Ball fake, unable to get that one to go though. Peacock hauls it in as he's going the other way. Over to Sucarici. Sucarici guarded here by Horton. Horton able to tip that one, but not able to go the other way. Fulp drives, layup short. Good defense there by the Tornadoes as Horton hauls in his 6th rebound of this game. Hester, three-pointer again. That one no good. In and out around the rim. Tornado bench starting to celebrate that one and unable to fall now. Sucarici, three-pointer going the other way. That one no good as well as they're going to get an over-the-bat call there on number 15, Damon Beckwith. It'll be an offensive foul. A couple of Tornadoes checking in here. Justin Gaudelock, the freshman, and graduate student Carson Evans checking in. Falcons get a couple of subs too.
Opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Pfeiffer's been struggling offensively last few times down the court, 1 of 7 Last 7 field goal attempts. See if the Tornadoes can capitalize.
Foul there on number 4, Sean Sukarichi. The slap on the wrist of Gaudelot. Going to be Tornadoes ball over here on the sideline. 20 seconds. Reset back on to the shot clock. Evans now with the ball outside. Sukarichi quick on to Evans there. Sukarichi, good defense. Hester now. Down low to Gaudelot. Gaudelot back down on the low post. That one no good. Going to be a foul called there on Sukarichi again. It's going to be a media timeout here before the free throws come up. 56-52 is your score. Falcons 4-point lead. We'll be back after this break.
Probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out in the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Brevard College, a top choice.
Back now from that media timeout. 4-point game here in the second half. Little under 12 minutes to go here. Freshman Brendan Wansley checks in for the Tornadoes, and Trayshawn Brown joining him as well for the Tornadoes here. Justin Gaudelot to the free throw line. That first free throw is good. Both teams with a mix of starters and role player, bench players here. Second free throw good as well from Gaudelot. As the Falcons go the other way now. Cunningham with the ball. Gets to Forrester Jagru. To Smith now. To Sukarichi. Horton defending on the outside. Going to be a foul call off the ball there on Brendan Wansley. 2-point lead here in the second half. Forrester Jagru checking in. That pass is going to be stolen away from Trayshawn Brown. That layup the other way is good, and we got a tie ball game now as a timeout is called by the Falcons. Good play there off the inbound pass. Bit of lack of awareness there by the Falcons to just let a pass go the other way.
7-0 run for the Tornadoes. Big time finish there for Brown. One of those do-it-all-yourself moments. Gets the steal and then comes away with the fast break layup. Momentum suddenly back with the Tornadoes, all tied up at 56.
Tie game now here with 11:23 to go. Falcons ball after that quick timeout. Sukarichi here over to Cunningham. Now Forrester Jagru looking to drive. Beats multiple Tornadoes and gets that layup to go. Now a 2-point lead again for the Falcons. Wansley now to Brown, over to Horton, down low to Wansley. Wansley guarded here by Sukarichi. Gaudelot for 3, that one is good. The freshman there now with 9 in this one. As the Tornadoes have their first lead since the first half. As Smith spin down low, and Gaudelock able to tip that one away. Foul going to go there on Gaudelock. Smith looked like he wanted to yam that one over the freshman defender.
It's an entertaining matchup that's developing here. Smith and Gaudelock, their first ever meeting between the two of them, and maybe the start of something interesting as far as how these two match up against each other.
Tie game now here with 10.5 to go. Smith shooting his second free throw. That one no good as we keep the tie there. Horton with the ball. Wansley able to grab the rebound there off the missed free throw. Brown over to Evans, now to Wansley. Wansley fakes the backdoor pass. Horton over to Evans. Evans guarded here by Smith. As that pass is going to go the other way now. Skaten checks in here for Sukarichi as the Falcons gain possession. Gatton now with the ball. Over to Cunningham. Fulp. Forster, Chagru. Now Gatton. To Smith. Smith looking to drive. And he's able to slam that one as he pushes his teammate over, getting back on defense. 61-59 now the score here. Brown with the ball. Over to Gaudelock. Gaudelock, three-pointer. That one off. Brown tips that one to Horton. Tornado's able to keep the ball in the offensive zone here. Wansley with the ball. Wansley, mid-range jumper, no good. Fumbled the ball a little bit there before he got that mid-ranger up. Going to be Falcons ball. Cunningham gets it across half court now. Screen and a switch. As that pass is taken away by Gaudelock. Gaudelock slows it down, gets it to Brown. Brown over to Horton. As that pass is tipped away, Cunningham, Evans wanted that ball in the corner for the wide open three-pointer.
After the action from Gaudelock and Smith, seems like both teams sort of energized, the pace of play faster, more crowd energy.
Three-pointer there by Carson Evans as he makes his third three-pointer in this one. 3 for 4 now from deep as the Tornadoes are up by 1. Another lead change here in this one. 10 now in this contest. Three-pointer there from Forster Jagru. Another lead change here. 2-point lead now going the other way. Evans now bringing the ball. Gets it to Brown, over to Wansley. Now to Horton. Horton back to Wansley. Fulp steps up. Over to Horton. Horton back to Wansley. Wansley gets it to Evans. Evans three-pointer off the handoff. Unable to go. Smith hauls the rebound in, his 6th in this one, tying KK Horton for a game high. Falcons out rebounding the Tornadoes 26-18 as Gatton able to get the easy layup. 4-point lead now with 8 here to go. Evans gets it across half court. Screen here by Gaudelock. Now to Wansley. Back to Gaudelock. Gaudelock to Evans. Back to Gaudelock. Horton. Guarded here by Cunningham. Three-pointer. That one no good from Horton. As Forster Jagru gets the rebound, and a foul is going to be called there against the Tornadoes in the backcourt. Going to get some subs here and a media timeout.
Yeah, the energy picking up here at the Bosch these last couple minutes. Both teams fighting hard. Falcons with a 66-62 lead, 7:35 to play, second half.
Back now after that media timeout. Jaden Carnes and Brock McKnight checking in for the Tornadoes in this 4-point game here. Stewart with the ball. Guarded here by McKnight. Over to Gatton in the corner. Gatton guarded here by Evans. To Peacock. Over to Stewart. Stewart looking to drive. And a foul called here against Cunningham. Offensive foul. Going to go the other way.
Yeah, Brendan Wansley really sacrificing himself there to draw the charge. And a big-time stop for BC.
An off-ball charge, you don't see that very often. Impressive heads-up play there by the freshman. Brown now with the ball. Carnes looking to cut. Taller Smith defender as the backdoor cut there by McKnight. Good look from Carnes. It's just a 2-point game now, 1 possession here as we are under 7 minutes in this one. Smith now with the ball guarded by McKnight to Cunningham over to Gatton. Peacock now. Peacock guarded here by Carnes. Peacock driving. Gets the layup to go and 1. Good finish there through the contact. As he has the chance to convert and get the 3-point play here. Falcons up 68-64 here. 6.5 minutes to go. That free throw is good. Daniel Fulp checking in here for the Falcons now.
And Falcons continue with a big advantage at the free throw line. 15 attempts to just 5 for the Tornadoes. These final 6:30, see who can get to the line a little more often might be the difference.
Carnes now top of the key with the ball to Wansley. Wansley, that pass is tipped away by the Falcons. Cunningham running the fast break, and a foul is going to be called there on Carson Evans. So going to be shooting free throws now, like you said. Could be the key to the rest of this game. Falcons going to be shooting their 16th and 17th free throws here in the contest. Just 5 for the Tornadoes. That first one is good.
Seeing some members of the Brevard College women's team starting to peek into the Boschmer Gymnasium. Always interesting on these double headers, the preparation that the second team to play has to go through. And Tornadoes will be facing off against Greensboro about 30 minutes following the conclusion of the men's game.
The Greensboro team's been sitting over behind the Pfeiffer bench for a little bit now. So 2 different approaches to the game, seems like, before this one. Tornadoes with the ball now, 6-point game. Wansley driving, so he gets that mid-range to go. Wansley's first points in this contest. Cunningham now with the ball. Smith down low, wanted the dunk over Carnes, as there's going to be a foul called on that one. The packed Boschman Gymnasium did not like that call whatsoever here in this one. Smith to the line nonetheless. Shooting his 4th and 5th free throws of the contest. That free throw is good. As Charlie Hester and Twain Wilson checking into this one. See this in a lot of the games. About 5 minutes left, you'll see the Tornadoes get most of their starters back out, let them rest for the middle part of the halves, and get their starters in for the last 5 minutes of the game. Try to finish the game out strong. Smith making his 2nd free throw on that trip. For the 5 starters here for the Tornadoes, Brock McKnight joining that group here. Hester now with the ball over to McKnight. McKnight Into the mid-range, over to Wilson in the corner, three-pointer. That one no good. Smith hauls in the rebound. Now to Drake Stewart. He slows it down once he gets over half court. Smith now with the ball. To Gatton, now to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Stewart. Smith here with the screen. Now pass to Smith. Smith backing down McKnight. That layup no good as he hustles for the offensive rebound. Gatton outside now, Gatton driving. And the layup is good, and a foul is called. Another foul down low against the Tornadoes on this big run here from the Falcons. A couple of these foul calls with some weaker contact coming against the Tornadoes. Nonetheless, that free throw is good. Horton out the ball. Tornadoes down 9 here with 5 minutes to go. Gonna have to pick up the pace here offensively. Wilson with the ball over to McKnight. McKnight now to Horton. 15 on the shot clock. Horton guarded by Stewart, and he drives right by him. The layup is good. Horton with his second basket in this one. Stewart now with the ball. Cunningham on the wing. Now Smith top of the key. Back to Cunningham. To Gatton now. Now to Fulp. Fulp brings it into the mid-range now. Puts up. That one is no good. Horton now with the rebound going the other way. Takes it to the basket, and a foul is going to be called there on Fulp. As we get media timeout here, now under 4 minutes. 75-68 is the score. Pfeiffer on top. We'll be back after the break. Back now from that media timeout. Both teams here in the bonus. So,
actually, one more foul to give for the Falcons till the bonus situation.
My apologies there. As Horton now with the ball on top of the key. As Wilson now with the ball. 12 on the shot clock. Backdoor cut from Carnes. Foul on the basket and one as the gymnasium erupts for that and one basket from Carnes. Now bringing it into a 5-point game as Reed checks back in for McKnight. Both teams with their starting fives out here now for this last 3.5 minutes, it looks like. Carnes' free throw is good. 9 points now in this one. 4 Tornadoes now with 9 points. Gaudelock, Evans, Hester, and Carnes. Twain Wilson with 15. Decently spread out scoring. Twain Wilson's been shut down here in the second half. No points since the break. That pass off of Wilson's foot going to be Falcons ball still with 11 to go on the shot clock. Stewart here, guarded by Horton. Stewart looking to free himself up. Pass out to Cunningham on the wing for three as shot clock expires. That one is good. 7-point lead now for the Falcons. Horton over to the wing, gets it to Hester. Hester down low to Reed. Cutting. Looked like it was going to be a pass there to Horton, but skip pass and gets it to Wilson. Three-pointer no good.
A wide open three for Wilson, unable to get it to go down, and Pfeiffer secures the rebound. Crunch time here at the Bosch.
2.5 to go. 7-point lead for the Falcons. Cunningham now with the ball. Drives on Horton. It's going to be going the other way. Offensive foul called there. Using the arm, flailing the elbow. Don't really know what that one's called, but offensive foul nonetheless.
Push off, maybe.
Push off, yeah. Timeout called there.
Exciting finish we're heading towards here. Tornadoes have some work to do. Got to continue to get stops just like they got there on the offensive foul. But who's going to step up on the offensive end? You know, we've seen a combination of players here in this second half. Will Wilson be able to come back alive perhaps after the 15-point first half? But we'll see whose number is called. But every possession on both ends of the court paramount here in these final 2:23. Tornadoes trying to dig out of a 7-point deficit.
Going to be Tornadoes ball here when returning from break. Peacock checks in for Pfeiffer and Sukarichi as well. Tornadoes sticking with their starting five. A little bit of foul trouble for the Tornadoes. Carnes has 4, 1 away, and Gaudelak as well, both from being fouled out here. At power forward position, both players playing that for the Tornadoes. Hester here with the ball, guarded by Sukarichi. Over to Horton. Sukarichi switches. Horton driving to the basket. Over the defender, no good. Peacock, good defensive play, and comes in with the defensive rebound. Stewart now with the ball. Gets it to Peacock here. Now to Sukarichi. Sukarichi driving, dishes out to Peacock. Pump fake. Doesn't take the shot. Gatton now, 3 seconds on. Step back three. That one no good off the back of the rebound. Wilson hauls it in. Wilson running in transition now, looking for a Tornado to get the ball to. Reed with the ball now. Over to Wilson. Wilson three-pointer. Bang! There it is. 4-point game now. As that three-pointer is good from Wilson. Knew it was going to be a matter of time. Late into the second half, he was going to score. I think if the Tornadoes stand a chance here in this last minute, going to have to look for the stud freshman, Twain Wilson, to pull the trigger on some of those. Timeout called here by the Falcons with just 9 here on the shot clock. 78-74 is your score. Falcons lead. We'll be back after this break. Back now after that timeout. As the Falcons get it in on the sideline. Layup no good. Their offensive rebound though. The shot clock there did not reset So we'll get a stoppage of play. Beckwith there on the missed layup. It'll be Falcons ball. 20 seconds here on the shot clock. 4-point game. 18, my apologies, on this shot clock. Peacock gets it all the way in the backcourt, and the foul there on purpose to save some time. Send Pfeiffer to the free throw line here.
Yeah, this game very well might be decided at that free throw line. 17 of 20 Pfeiffer in this contest, 85% as Peacock heads to the line.
Missing just 2 free throws here in this second half, 1 in the first. Pretty good free throw shooting for them. That one is a missed free throw, but it's going to be a foul called against KK Horton there.
Maybe just a lane violation.
Lane violation?
I think so. We'll get another crack at it here.
Both Horton and number 2 Daniel Fulp were kind of pointing at each other, saying they both went in first. Gonna evidently go against Horton, as that for second attempt at that first free throw is gonna be good. Tough break there for the Tornadoes. It's Peacock now shooting his second free throw. That one good as well. 6-point game now. Falcons lead 80-74.
Tornadoes got to go quick, down by 6.
Dwayne Wilson, deep three-pointer. Off the pass from Carnes, no good. Fulp gets the rebound and is fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. Unfortunate miss there for the Tornadoes. Deep three-pointer, but nothing we haven't seen Dwayne Wilson do before. As Fulp now to the line. As a sub, Sukarichi coming in for the shooter, so they won't have him come in yet. Fulp with his first free throw is good. 7-point game now. As Evans checks in for the Tornadoes, kind of trying to get a 3-point shooting lineup now, just so it's not Wilson chucking him up now late in this one. Fulp's second free throw is good. 8-point game now with those free throws. Evans now with the ball. Turner's going to have to work quick here. Get a three-pointer up. As that one's tipped away from Sukarichi. Layup no good. Good hustle there by Carnes to get back on defense. As that pass now to Horton. Horton going to have to chuck up a shot. Three-pointer is short as the clock now expires. Game 1 of this doubleheader is going to be an 82-74 win for Pfeiffer. Dwayne Wilson leading all scorers with 18 points, 4 rebounds, and a team-high 6 assists as well in that one.
Yeah, tough result for the Tornadoes, who started so hot in this contest, taking that early lead by as many as 12 points early on, and Pfeiffer got the job done here in the second half. 37-33 advantage in the second half, and that free throw line proved to be a huge difference. 21 made free throws compared to 6 for the Tornadoes. And Pfeiffer will feel good about this win. Big road win for the Falcons, breaks a 3-game winning streak for the Tornadoes in this season, but also a 3-game winning streak in the series between these two teams. So Pfeiffer certainly will feel good about things. The Tornadoes will regroup. They'll face Southern Virginia this weekend on the road. And we'll then turn our attention here to women's basketball coming up next here at the Bosch. Hey, Andy, really enjoyed being with you for game 1 of this doubleheader. Great job. Look forward to hearing your call on the women's game.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to this second one coming up soon. We'll be back for pregame.